Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because we're going to cover the shenanigans with the Robinhood app and what they did to their account holders. That was absolutely horrible. And I've got 5 brand new grants for you today that are amazing. Before I get into it, please take a second, like this video, hit the subscribe button, the bell notifications to get notified on everything that we're working on. Plus, if you'd like more of me, you'd like me to consult in your business, you want access to our private live streams, sign up for the Patreon channel. People are already doing it, and it's growing slowly but surely, but we've got more people on Patreon. Let's get into it. Robinhood is an app. Robinhood is a stock trading app, like other stock trading apps, but it's really popular with the young people today. And they've used this as a simple way to trade stocks, to buy cryptocurrencies. They've got extended hours, ease of use. It's been a great app up until this point. Now, what happened was people bet that stocks are going to go up and they bet that stocks are going to go down. There are a lot of people out there that bet that stocks are going to go down and they short the stocks. Okay, now for you that are educated investors, please, I know you're going to say it's a lot more detailed than that. But anyways, a lot of these hedge funds and a lot of people bet that stocks are going to go down, so they short the stocks. Now, what people did on Reddit, there was a Wall Street Bets board on Reddit that these people got together and they determined which stocks were heavily leveraged to, against these short positions. So the cool thing about this is that, it's not rocket science, guys. You can go to a site like FinViz, and in 30 seconds, you can see the largest stocks that are shorted. Now, on finviz.com, Finviz.com, and you can look and see which stocks are shortable, if you want to do this. Now, what they did was they bet against these people that had these huge short positions and drove these stock prices not only up a little bit, but to the frickin' moon. And there are 2 types of investors in the world. There are the hedge funds and the institutional investors and things like that. And then there are what they call retail investors, which are you and I. We're the ones that are the peasants that buy stocks and buy 6 shares of this and 5 of that and basically, are the smaller investor. So what these people did, which was absolutely brilliant, was they got together, formed this board, and started to pick these stocks one by one. GameStop. GameStop is a horrible company, in my opinion, because no one's buying video games and renting video games. 15 years ago, there was a GameStop, up the street. They're all over the place. You'd buy video games and rent video games and things like that. Now I think it's all online for people that play video games. So there's really no need for a GameStop, and the stock was really depressed. That AMC, the movie theaters. Well, I love movies. I'm not going to movie theaters. They're all closed right now. I can't even believe that the company's open at all right now. But these people went out and bet against these stocks and started to buy these stocks, which made the people that had short positions have to cover them. Now, the beauty of this is that the stocks just didn't go up a little bit. They went up an absolute ton. And what happened was the people at Robinhood, mainly the CEO, this guy put it upon himself to basically tank his company by killing the regular investor. And what they did was they went out and eliminated the ability to trade these stocks, which is absolutely criminal. Okay? Horrible that they did this. So you could only sell these stocks. The stocks dropped an absolute ton. There's an attorney out there that already filed a class action lawsuit. From what I understand, there's going to be 6 more right now. But Alex Cabaceras already filed a class action lawsuit. And clearly, there's going to be a problem because they eliminated the ability for these people to sell the stock. Okay? Buy and sell and trade in an open market. Now, for you and I, as a regular investor, this is devastating. These people thought that they were going to fix the peasants because the little guy went out and took it upon themselves as a group, which again, if you do things as a group, if the youth of today got themselves together, they could do anything. And this is a perfect example of that, where people made millions of dollars and they also were cheated out of millions of dollars because think about this. This stock at one point went to $482 a share and people couldn't get out of it. Couldn't sell it. So there's going to be a lawsuit festival as far as this is concerned, and it's going to be an absolute mess. Now, one thing, and you can call this a commercial at this point, was I'm constantly reached out by different people that want me to sponsor, and hey, Dan, will you promote this? Will you give us a shout out? Will you do this? And as you've noticed, I don't do any of that stuff, okay? I've got a Patreon channel, but the one thing that was people that reached out quite a bit was the Webull stock trading account. And no, not interested. Well, now I am interested because Webull is taking everybody from Robinhood. I mean, you're an idiot if you have a Robinhood account right now and you keep it open. Get rid of it, okay? But now you can get Webull 2 free stocks if you sign up with me. In the link below, you're going to see the Webull account. I won't mention this much, but again, if you want to move or you know anybody that's got a stock trading platform and they want to get 2 free stocks, you can set up an account for free. You don't have to put any money in and you get 2 free stocks. I think they're $6 to $200, something like that. And the cool thing is that they're even giving away Apple shares. They notified me about this. Now, if you do put money in the account and you put $100 in, they give you 2 more free shares. So you can get 4 free shares of stock by joining Webull. These class action lawsuits I'm super familiar with. Personally, I think they're great. I had a situation where I was really treated horribly with the local toll roads here in Southern California, awfully. And charged me fines, charged me all these things when I didn't drive through the toll. Somebody else used my transponder, just horrific stuff, okay? Well, I read about in the paper in 2014 where this guy was actually suing the toll roads for this. And me being who I am, I called the lawyer and said, hey, you think that's a bad story? Listen to this one. So the lawyer loved it. Lawyer loved my story so much that they filed a class action lawsuit and at one point made me the head of the class. Now, they ended up having 8 class reps, and I'm one of the class reps for the entire lawsuit. But that lawsuit finally settled. It took 6 years for this thing to settle. So for everybody to think that this is going to be the quick fix on Robinhood, they're smoking crack and they're crazy because it takes forever to settle these things. So someday I'll tell you the whole story of that case because it's a great story, and these people I think are degenerates and they got what they deserved, and they couldn't get more punishment than what we gave them through that lawsuit. But what they did to us, which was horrific, and this is what the SBA is about to get sued for, I know personally that this is going to happen, is that they took our personal information and disseminated it to third parties without our consent, which is illegal. It's hugely illegal here in California. You have to get consent to do things like that. So I'm sure it's like that in a lot of other states too. Anyways, if you guys want 2 free stocks, you got the link below for the Webull account. When I spoke with the people from Webull, they said tens of thousands of people are shifting their accounts over from Robinhood over to Webull right now. It's an absolute windfall. So if you want some free stock, sign up. You can get some free stocks. I've got these 5 grants that are absolutely amazing for you. Take a look at this. I'd love to elaborate on all this stuff more, and I will soon, okay? But let's take a look at the grants. Now up first is a very small town that's got a great little grant, and that is Benton, Kentucky. Now, you guys, I always get people, I live in a small town, we never have anything. This place is giving away $2,000. Now, how small is Benton, Kentucky? There's 4,400 people in Benton, Kentucky. This is the smallest of small towns. This is a little tiny place, but they've got money to help their small businesses. Application process seems pretty simple, but again, you may say, well, how does this benefit me, Dan? I don't live in Benton, Kentucky. Again, you've got to employ less than 25 people here. You can get $2,000. You had to be open since January of last year. Pretty simple, but again, reach out to the County Board of Supervisors in your area and see if they have any opportunities. You're going to get additional funding. This application is due February 15th, but look at this thing. Very, very simple. I mean, fill this out and get yourself $2,000, okay? Again, reach out to your county board of supervisors and see if they have any grant programs. Good luck. Now, in keeping with the theme of the small town, this is the LISC grant, LISC grant. This is the Rural Relief Small Business Grant. This is for places and businesses that are under 50,000 people in population. Okay? So this is for everybody that owns a business. You can get a $50,000 grant. Think about this. You can have a food truck, you can have a fishing boat, you can have a rideshare driver. You can be anybody. If you live in a community that has less than 50,000 people, you can get this $10,000 grant. Unbelievable. This expires on February 2nd. They do this grant throughout the year, but this is the small town grant. So if you or anybody you know is in a smaller city, cousins, relatives, anybody, have them reach out and fill this thing out, because I made it to the second round once in a LISC grant, which is very cool. Didn't win it, but they're giving this money away to these people. So take advantage of it. Apply now. Sponsored by Lowe's, the home improvement store. Here's how it works. Get the money. I mean, guys, pretty simple. Started looking at the application and just realized, man, this thing is just a piece of cake. I filled this thing out before for myself. For another LISC grant, took me less than 10 minutes to do it. So if you or anybody you know is in a small town, they could use $10,000. They're under 50,000 people in the community. They're eligible for this. Good luck to you. Now up next is the Galaxy of Stars. This is a grant program that's been raised to where you can now get $2,900. You can apply between the end of March 31st, but they also have some heavy hitters involved. You've got Damon John, CEO of FUBU, one of the sharks on Shark Tank. He's also promoting this. This thing is great because, again, if you are a minority or woman-owned business, you can get $2,900. It's absolutely free to apply. You guys keep asking for this. You want to start your business? You want to build your business? Take a look at this. They're giving out $2,900 grants, guys. Okay? Good luck to you. So I love sites like this. Is there a fee? No. Won't ask for any money. Will you sell my name? Will you do this? Will you do that? No. But again, who is eligible? All minority and women-owned businesses in the United States are eligible to use this free service. Man, come on, guys. Apply. Good luck. Galaxy of Stars. If you're anybody you know is a minority-owned business, contact them. Let them know about this. Now here's another one. The Association for Enterprise Opportunity has got a grant program for $10,000 for minority-owned businesses. This is getting back to business. Is your business eligible? Be a black or minority-owned business. Be 18 or over. Must be located in Chicago, Atlanta, Florida, Milwaukee, New York, Oakland. Must have revenue of less than $1 million. Must have been open prior to June 1st of 2019. Have to have less than 10 employees. How can I use the grant? Layoff aversion, which is operating capital, cover operation expense. So I love stuff like this because this is, it's for you to see, to use as you see fit. This is how you can run your business, but you can get 10 grand. Here's the deadlines based on where you're at in the country. Pretty cool. They're going to have launch dates coming up for Chicago and Oakland, Alameda County, all these different places. But take a look. If you're not sure, apply. Reach out to them. Hey, I live in Toledo, Ohio. Do you guys cover me? No, we don't. Do you have any recommendations on who I can contact that's an association like yours? Sure, contact this one. Ask questions. Get answers. That's what'll help. Good luck to you guys. They're giving out 10 grand. Share it with your friends and family. Now, the last grant is for the medical industry. If you know of anybody that's working on technology in heart, lung, blood, or sleep disorders, there's a $100,000 grant for you. Now, this is amazing because this expires on March 1st, but this is through a lot, National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute and National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health. I mean, they're working on late-stage processes for anybody in these areas. So diagnosis, sleep monitoring, heart health. Look at this, up to $100,000 reimbursed for indirect costs covered by a federally negotiated indirect cost rate. Look at all this. I mean, awardees, you can get access to the Biotech East program. These are all heavy hitters, guys. M2D2, which is putting this on, is great. Great programs. I'm super familiar with them. Simple, original application. Good luck if anybody else is in this industry. This was a good group of grants. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Now, when it comes to these investment apps, I love them. I love that these people are on these. I love that they can trade cryptocurrency. There's one right now taken off called Dogecoin that everybody's buying. And again, sticking it to the man. They're talking about it. This thing went from below a penny to I think it's over a penny now, or it's close to, whatever. Okay, not following it, not in it. But I love that people do this stuff because, again, anything that you want to do, if you get a group to do it, it's much easier, and you can change the world if people would realize that. If you want 2 free stocks, sign up for a free Webull account, absolutely free. You have to put a dime into it. Just sign up for the account and you get 2 free stocks. The other thing is if you put $100 in, you get 2 more stocks. And, again, I turned it away. As my channel grows, we're starting to get hit with more sponsorships and fun stuff like that. What people don't realize about us is, we've got 50,000 people here on YouTube, but we've got the medical conferences, we've got my main site, I've got my email list, I've got LinkedIn, I've got all the stuff that we have that gives this stuff weight, okay? So if you'd like to be part of that, reach out, okay? I look forward to hearing from you guys. Good luck, onward and upward. Don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe, and let me know your feelings on what you guys think about the Robinhood situation. I think that, Dave Portnoy and people like this are going to make this their life's mission to make these people pay. It's okay for the big guy to take advantage of us, but it's not okay for the little guy to ever get ahead. And when they think of something, it's bad. Oh, gotta stop it, okay? It's kind of ridiculous. So good luck, get your free stocks, have a great day, reach out, got the email list, all the fun stuff to join. Good luck, talk to you soon.